this is Kimberly Purpoz and welcome to my channel. Today I want to do something, I want to do another relationships video. I'm just pulling this information up on my iPad, but anyway, I want to do a video, a continuation of Maslow hierarchy of needs. This time I want to talk, last time I talked about the women's, from a woman's point of view in relationships. This time I want to do something a little different. I want to do it from a male's point of view in relationships. First of all, I want to explain what Maslow, those who haven't saw my first videos, is Maslow is a pyramid, and is there are different levels of how the needs that people should have in their life, that people tend to have in order to survive in life and everything. The first one is physiological. Like I said, that's dealing with the physical needs that you need in order to survive. Basic survival is innate. It goes back from ancient times to hunter and gatherers, and it's such as dealing with physiological. You're dealing with food, water, basic survival needs that you need in order to stay alive. The second one is safety. Safety is being able to have a roof over your head, to have a home, and that's important. That's a part of Maslow's need of hierarchy. That's one of the bases for survival. The third one is love and belonging, and that's in the middle. That's feeling love, like having a family, having a life partner. And the fourth one is self-esteem. That means to believe in yourself, to have confidence. And then the top one is self-actualization. That is when you reach prime success, the top of your success in life. But anyway, those are pretty much the points that I was talking about, that hierarchy of needs is required, that in order for a person to sustain themselves in life. Those basic components is always needed. But as far as a man goes, I believe in relationships, it's important for both parties, both male and females, to have the basics in place, but in particular men. This is a male, traditionally it's a male society pretty much, and it's still dominated by males. It's still the dominated society is still male dominated. If you look at it, not just here in the United States, but globally, in different cultures all across the board, it's pretty much a male dominated world, male oriented. So given that generalization, pretty much, since this society and the world views and everything traditionally, it's always been the man, in leadership role, and the basis, the physiological and the safety part is essential, and especially when it comes to relationship, because men most of the time want to be the head of the house, and in order to be the head of the house, you got to have that foundation in place. It really is. Nowadays it takes two incomes to make it, usually in order to live comfortably, especially if you have a family involved. But being a man is very important as men, to have your foundation to cover, and that's essentially what's needed into in a relationship, and I feel like it's best, really, especially for both men and women, but particularly men, before you jump into a relationship, make sure you have your foundation covered. That is very important. That is key, especially if you're a man who wants to be in charge and be the head of your home and have a family one day, you got to have your foundation covered. That's essential. There's no ifs or buts about that. It's essential. You got to have your foundation covered. If it's not covered, then it's sort of going to be some friction there. It's going to be friction, especially if the woman got all her stuff together and you're at the bottom and don't have your stuff together. It's going to be hard to make that relationship work. Because the reason why I say that is because usually, I know this is a generalization, but sort of traditional studies and research have shown it, especially in heterosexual relationships. Women tend to look at stability, safety and stability, security and stability in a relationship. Men tend to look at fertility and beauty and fertility more so. And I think sometimes that can get guys in trouble. I got on the ladies about not looking at the big picture. Y'all don't look at the big picture either sometimes. Yes, the woman can be gorgeous and beautiful and she can be fertile as I don't know what. But, you know, especially if you got your foundation in order. But if you got a woman that doesn't want to meet you halfway, it can be pretty tough as well. You know. That's why I said it works best. Maslow's relationship works best when both partners can meet each other halfway, you know, in the halfway mark. But it's easier for a man to take a woman that has less security in finances and money and security, because he automatically is the head. And when he's the head, you know, it's usually not that hard for a guy to be with a woman, you know, who has a little bit less. And usually in most societies, you know, a guy, if he works hard and get himself together and do what he's supposed to do to get his foundation together, he can do quite well. He can do very well. You know, do the right things and follow the right path. He can do very well. It's just that, like I said, just like women, you got to look at your partner too. Yeah, she's beautiful, she's great and all this, but does she have a lot of drama, a lot of issues? You know, is she going to create havoc in your home? You know, does she make the home happy? Does she meet you halfway as far as, you know, I know y'all already sometimes have the security, but sometimes you're looking for the nurturer in the home. Is it a battle? Do y'all have anything in common besides the good looks and the fertility? Is there something there? So these are the things you gotta look at as men, you know. Yes, I think it's easier for a man to take someone who has less than him because he's automatically the head of the house. But I think the friction comes when he don't have his foundation covered and the woman already has hers, and sometimes it can cause friction because, you know, she's up here and he's still down at the bottom and he wants to be up there, but it can cause an argument. And then sometimes it could be a woman up the top and he at the top, and then she still feel like she's in charge and want to lead him, and it can cause friction. So like I said, you gotta make sure who you're getting with. Look at the bigger picture. Looks are not everything, you know. Looks are not everything. Just because you got a beautiful body and all that, and I tell women that too, you know, finances is not everything either. You got to look at the total package and look at the big picture. But men, I say this for both men and women, get your foundation in place, especially men. Have your foundation in order. You get your foundation in order, get the physiological in place, get your safety in place. You get those in order, then you find love. Don't do it while you at your bottom, at your lowest. Because 9 out of 10 times, you're not going to be with that woman that pulled you through. A lot of times, you end up going with someone else. So it's best, and you know, it cause more heartaches, more drama, more issues. It's best to just get yourself together first. Get yourself together first before you bring somebody in. And once you do that, then you're ready to be the man of the house. But if you don't have anything there, then it's pretty hard to be the head when your foundation is crumbled. Build your foundation first. Build yourself up. Then you're ready. Then you're ready. And then another thing, keep your eyes open and make sure the woman is who you want to be with. Good looks and sexual attraction and all that is good, but it's not, look at the full picture. Look beyond that. Look beyond that. I say that for both men and women, but men, right now I'm talking to you guys. But that's all I have to say to you all about the Maslow hierarchy and needs for guys. I just found that there's some men that's out looking for love when they don't have their foundation in order. I'm going, if you don't have a car, you don't have a job, and you just got all these issues going around, you don't have no business trying to get with a woman. Get your shit, I'm sorry, excuse my friend, get yourself together first. Get yourself together. That is very important. Get it together. And then also, don't just jump and get with the first woman you see just because she looks good. Look at the full picture. I've seen some men get with the wrong woman. Seen it countless times, and I've seen it both ways with women. Just look at the big picture. Get yourself together, because if you can get with the wrong person, your foundation can crumble as well. It can crumble. It can erode the relationship. That's why it's very important. Mate selection, I feel like, is very critical in order to get into the top part of the hierarchy of needs. If you want to build something big, you got to get that middle part in order. It's very important. Yeah, you got your bottom parts done, the physiological, you got the safety put together. You got to, when you hit the love part, it's right in the middle. And that decision can make a difference as to whether you get to the top with that self-esteem and the self-actualization. So mate selection is very important. Choose it wisely. You built well for yourself. You made yourself a balanced person. You worked hard to get to where you are. Make sure you choose the right person. And that is very important for everyone. But I can go on and on. Please like this video and give it a thumbs up. And I would love to hear y'all's comments and what you all think about Maslow's hierarchy and needs and everything. But I just think that's very important for men, is to build that foundation, especially if you want to be the head of the household. And also keeping your eyes open of some of the values that you're looking for in a mate. It's just don't look at the physical, look within. And that goes for everyone. But till next time, peace. Bye-bye.